Now, this is Tiffany Michelle, Katie Caprio from DeVanity, who is nominated for New Approaches. I'm so excited. First of all, when I found out you guys were nominated, you should have seen me doing somersaults. I wasn't doing somersaults literally, but I was very, very, very ecstatic that you guys got nominated for DeVanity.
Oh, well, thank you.
I mean, this is coming from a guy that loved the show all 4 seasons, so of course I was excited. And going off of the Hollywood Award,
Yeah.
that's a huge thing too.
Yeah.
I think it's a huge thing for web series and
In general.
because there's so many people in LA who are talented and working their butts off, and so it's just so exciting to see the people that don't have huge budgets but put an amazing product out there. Katie's been on the show all of the seasons. I think she's an insane actress, and so it's amazing for the people that aren't on feature films but we're still like talented and driven and passionate people about our art.
Yeah, and I think what's really wonderful about all of this is the first year this category has been inducted.
Right.
And to be a part of that in its first years up against shows like Tainted Dreams, it's just like, wow. I'm honored what we've done from such humble beginnings with a crew that's worked at just labor of love. I mean, you've followed it. You've seen where it's gone from season 1 to season 4, so it's like, oh, okay.
It's like grown from each season.
It's like a little Cinderella story of its own.
You coming in the final season, like what was that coming into this show, experiencing that?
I actually got to do a guest star on season 2, and so when I was asked to come back for season 4 and play such an inevitably villainous character, that was so fun for me. And who doesn't want to have like a poisonous necklace, watery death on DeVanity? Spoiler
I
alert!
was like, if they haven't seen it.
Yes, but you need to see it.
You need to see it if you haven't seen it.
Right.
But I just thought it was hilarious when that was just going on, and I'm sitting there going like, yes, yes, yes,
Killer.
die, bitch, die.
I'm not taking it personally.
Oh no offense intended. Scarlett was a bitch though.
Yes, and I think
you played it very well.
Actresses want to be able to. I'm actually like a sweet little Christian girl, and so
Just a sweet little
so
Christian
it was
girl.
really
Sweet Christian girl.
At least that's what my mom thinks, and so it was actually very fun to like. Who doesn't want to play a bitch and get your nasty on? You know, get your DeVanity diva
yeah.
on.
I mean,
I get to be a coke addict.
look at her.
Married 3 times.
Do you give a lot of blowjobs on the show that we never see, right?
Did one blowjob.
Blowjob.
Oh, there might have been an implied second blowjob, so
Right.
there's that.
That's a perverted mind in Michael Caruso for you.
Which we wish Michael Caruso was here right now.
I don't know why he's not here.
You will hopefully get to see Michael Caruso, who is the executive producer and creator and writer and star of the show. His wife, Barbara Caruso, who's also an executive producer. Kelly Portier and Rod Cartier, who
Make the show look amazing.
Absolutely,
The director and cinematographer.
DP, everything they can possibly do. Also, Katie Apicella is expected to appear on the red carpet tonight, who plays Portia DeVanity.
Isn't she such a good publicist for the show?
I know, absolutely.
We're just waiting for them to
just
like
waiting
pop up.
for them to like appear somewhere. But
yeah,
seriously,
when they do.
who has the minds to basically come up with a character that basically had a penis?
Exactly.
And just,
It goes where soap operas cannot go on national television.
I just looked at that and I'm going like, I'm not that clever.
But I think you are.
Maybe, but I don't
I
know.
think that's why you love it so much, is because you're like, yep.
I'm like, yeah, this is fun for me. But seriously, I mean, who thinks of that? And then I'm just like, that's kind of awesome. That's
Wait,
kind
what
of
was your
awesome.
favorite DeVanity moment?
I'll say this. May not be, I'll say that most shocking moment when they killed off Jason's wife. I didn't think that he would do that.
Oh, yes.
The Lara car crash.
Yes. I didn't
Making
think.
room for
Making room for you.
introducing the room for Scarlett. Yeah.
I really did not expect it to happen. I was just like, oh, she will come back next season
And that's a good
everything
show, right? Something that keeps you on your toes.
Right.
You don't know where it's going. You don't know what's going to
And
happen.
then when the season premiere happened and he had the scene where he was confessing, I was like, well, fuck. My initial reaction, fuck. But it paved the way for your entrance, and Steve Canal.
And now here we are.
And here you are. Did you ever really, honestly, after everything, did you ever really think that it would come to this point where you were nominated for an Emmy Award?
I never thought that it would per se, but with the team that we were working with, I believed firmly that anything was possible. So I'm very proud of everybody because it truly was a labor out of every single person who worked on that set to get to where we are right at this very moment. So
Y'all put in a lot of hours for that.
a lot of hours, a lot of
blood,
time,
sweat, and
a lot of
tears.
love.
Yeah.
So I'm proud of everybody, and most importantly, Michael Caruso, who created this, is his brainchild. So
Yeah, I mean, seriously, you're doing this show with probably not that big of a budget. And it's looking like something that's better than what's on television today. Because the production quality was amazing.
Ro Portier is an amazing cinematographer. I mean, I was surprised the first time I saw footage from the show, and I was like, this looks like a feature film.
It does.
This man is so talented, and just hopefully, a show like this paves the way for people who are so talented to get more mainstream and to make more money. And because I mean, everyone on the show is just so talented and works their butt off.
I mean, I mentioned this to someone earlier because, again, you have all of these great talented shows that are on the web that go really unnoticed, and the creative minds just doesn't get the recognition that they deserve.
Right. Well, now here we are.
And now here you are.
DeVanity nominated for an Emmy.